What if I told you that by 2025, reality as we know, it will never be the same right now? A cosmic shift that happens only once in 12,000 years is unfolding. And whether we realize it or not, we are all being pulled into a transformation that will redefine human consciousness. Astrologers, spiritual leaders, and even scientists are sensing the energy of a new era, one where the old ways collapse and the new human emerges. What does this mean for you? What changes should we expect? Stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand why everything is shifting and how you are meant to be part of it. What makes 2025 so special throughout history? There have been moments when reality bends, time speeds up, and humanity shifts into an entirely new consciousness. 2025 is one of those moments. Astrologers are calling it a cosmic reset, a time when celestial forces align in a way that accelerates evolution, awakens dormant energy, and unlocks new abilities within us. This isn't just a spiritual belief. Many scientific studies show that Earth's electromagnetic field is changing, affecting everything from human biology to weather patterns. What makes this shift even more profound is that it happens only once in 12,000 years. Ancient civilizations from the Mayans to the Vedic SES spoke of great cycles of time where humanity rises to a higher state of being. They believed that after periods of darkness and struggle, the earth enters a golden age of enlightenment. Many believe 2025 is the gateway to that age. If you've been feeling that something big is coming, more vivid dreams, strange synchronicities, or an unexplainable urge to change your life, you're not alone. This is the call of the cosmic shift. Every major transformation starts with a deep intuitive knowing that we are on the brink of something extraordinary. So, what's really happening? What forces are behind this transformation? To understand, we need to explore the ancient cycles, the return of lost knowledge, and the way energy is shifting all around us. Let's dive deeper. A new era begins the end of Kuga for thousands of years spiritual. Traditions have spoken of different ages, cycles of time that shape human consciousness. The age we are leaving behind is known as Kaluga, the age of darkness, materialism, and separation. Many believe that 2025 marks the turning point, the beginning of an era where truth, unity, and higher consciousness return. Kali Yuga was a time when humanity was disconnected from its divine nature. People sought power over each other rather than within themselves. Materialism, fear, and ego ruled the world, making it difficult to connect with our true purpose. But just as the night always gives way to the dawn, we are now stepping into a period where humanity will reclaim its higher wisdom. What does this mean on a practical level? We are already seeing the signs. Old systems are collapsing, new ways of living are emerging, and people are waking up to the deeper truths of existence. More individuals are questioning everything, why we are here, what our purpose is, and how we can align with something greater than ourselves. This is the natural process of a world shifting from darkness to light. But this transition will not be without challenges. The shift from one age to another requires us to release the old so that the new can be born. This is why so many people are experiencing intense personal transformations. They are letting go of old beliefs, old fears, and old limitations because the world they once knew is dissolving. Before their music eyes, the galactic clock. How the universe moves in cycles. Everything in the universe moves in cycles, day and night, the changing seasons, the rise and fall of civilizations. But beyond these small cycles, there are grand cosmic cycles that shape the destiny of humanity. The shift we are witnessing in 2025 is part of a much larger rhythm, a divine timing that orchestrates the evolution of consciousness across millennia. Astrologers and ancient scholars alike have mapped these cycles for thousands of years. The 12,000-year cycle we are completing now marks the end of one cosmic age and the birth of another. The alignment of planetary energies, the movement of celestial bodies, and the changing energy of the Earth all point toward a period of rapid transformation. One of the most fascinating aspects of this shift is how it aligns with ancient prophecy from the Hopi to the Mayans, from Vedic texts to Egyptian hieroglyphs. Cultures across the world have long predicted a time when humanity would awaken to a higher state of existence, the 24th chromosome, unlocking multidimensional abilities. One of the most intriguing theories about this cosmic shift involves a change in human DNA. Many spiritual and metaphysical iCal researchers believe that humanity is on the verge of activating a 24th chromosome one that unlocks multidimensional awareness, heightened intuition, and even new abilities. DNA has long been seen as the blueprint of life. But what if it is actually a multidimensional receiver? Scientists have already discovered that junk DNA, the 98% of our genetic code that appears unused, may actually hold the key to our evolutionary awakening. Some believe that as cosmic energies intensify, our DNA will begin to activate new strands, unlocking abilities we never thought possible. This isn't just a spiritual concept. Quantum biology is revealing that human DNA is influenced by energy frequency and consciousness itself. Some researchers suggest that our genes are like an antenna, picking up signals from the universe as planetary frequencies shift. So, what could this mean for humanity? Imagine a world where intuition becomes as natural as logic, where telepathy is real, and where humans can access higher dimensions of existence. This is the vision of the new Earth, a place where we are no longer bound by the limitations of the past, but are free to explore the infinite potential of our being, humanity's transformation, the rise of the new human. For centuries, human beings have lived with limited awareness, trapped in cycles of fear, survival, and separation. But as we move toward 2025, something extraordinary is happening. A new kind of human is emerging. This isn't just about physical evolution, it's about the awakening of a higher state of consciousness. The new human is someone who sees beyond the illusions of the old world. They are not bound by limiting beliefs or conditioned fears. Instead, they live from their heart space, guided by intuition, inner wisdom, and a deep connection to the universe. They understand that reality is not just physical, it is a vast, interconnected field of energy, and they have the power to shape it. This transformation is happening at both an individual and collective level. People across the world are experiencing heightened awareness, sudden insights, and unexplained shifts in perception. Many are feeling called to change their lives, leaving behind unfulfilling jobs, toxic relationships, or outdated belief systems. They are stepping into their power, realizing that they are not just participants in life, but co creators of reality. Astrology's role in this grand shift astrology has long been used as a map of the soul, revealing the cosmic influences that shape our lives. But in 2025, astrology is taking on a whole new significance. The planetary alignments occurring now are unlike anything we've seen in centuries, indicating a moment of profound transformation. One of the most significant astrological shifts involves Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth. Moving into Aquarius, this signals the collapse of outdated systems and the rise of revolutionary ideas. At the same time, Neptune's alignment with major star systems is increasing spiritual awareness, while Saturn's influence is pushing humanity towards self mastery. These movements are not random, that are guiding us toward a higher level of consciousness. Ancient astrologers understood that planetary energies don't just influence events, they influence the collective consciousness of humanity. When the star shifts, so do we. Understanding astrology during this time is like having a compass in the storm. It helps us navigate the unknown, understand our personal transformations, and align with the greater cosmic flow. This is not about predicting the future, it's about understanding the energy that is shaping it. The convergence of galactic energies. If you've been feeling more intense emotions, vivid dreams, or sudden energy shifts, you're not alone right now. Earth is being flooded with high frequency energy from multiple sources: solar flares, galactic waves, and planetary alignments. This cosmic convergence is altering our energy fields, upgrading our DNA, and preparing us for the next stage of evolution. Scientists have observed an increase in solar activity with massive bursts of energy hitting our planet. These solar waves don't just affect technology, they affect human consciousness. Many spiritual teachers believe these energies are activating dormant abilities, enhancing intuition, and dissolving old patterns of fear and limitation. At the same time, Earth is aligning with new cosmic frequencies. Some researchers suggest that our planet is moving into a higher energy zone of the galaxy, a region where the vibrations are more refined, leading to an expansion of awareness. This could explain why so many people are experiencing rapid spiritual awakenings, spontaneous healings, and a deep sense of inner transformation, the Great Awakening. Why more people feel the shift? Have you noticed that more and more people around you are questioning everything? Whether it's the nature of reality, the power of the human mind, or the illusions of the material world, something is waking up within us. This is the Great Awakening for generations. Humanity has been asleep, living on autopilot, disconnected from our true nature, but as the energy on Earth shifts, millions of people are beginning to see through the veil. They are realizing that life is not just about survival, it's about expansion, connection, and evolution. One of the key signs of this awakening is Heian intuition. People are experiencing powerful synchronicities, vivid dreams, and an increased ability to sense energy. They are questioning old belief systems, seeking deeper truths, and feeling a strong pull towards spirituality, healing, and self discovery. But awakening is not always comfortable when we begin to see the truth. We also see the illusions we once lived under. This can be unsettling, but it is a necessary step toward stepping into our full potential. The important thing to remember is that you are not alone. Millions of others are on this journey with you, and together we are creating a new reality: music. The collapse of the old system, a reset in motion. Look around the world today and you'll see it. The old system is crumbling, governments are unstable, financial systems are shifting, and traditional institutions are losing their grip on society. This isn't just chaos, it's a sign that we are undergoing a global reset. For centuries, humanity has been controlled by fear based structures, economic systems built on scarcity, governments built on division, and cultures built on limitation. But as people wake up, these outdated ways of living are no longer sustainable. The energy of control and suppression is being replaced with the energy of liberation and empowerment. One of the biggest changes we'll see is in technology. New energy sources, advanced healing methods, and quantum computing are about to revolutionize life as we know it. These innovations will allow us to break free from systems that once enslaved us and step into a world of limitless potential. But with any collapse, there is resistance. The old system will not go down without a fight, and many will try to hold on to the past. The key to thriving in this transition is to stay centered, trust the process, and align with the energies of the new world, not the fear of the old, the heart centered. Revolution love is the new power for centuries. Power was measured by control over land, wealth, and people. But as we step into this new era, the definition of power is changing. The strongest force in the universe is not control or domination, it is love. The shift happening in 2025 is not just about CEO's changes, it's about humanity moving from fear to heart. C centered living, the heart has an electromagnetic field that extends far beyond the body. And recent studies suggest that it may be more powerful than the brain in shaping reality. This means that emotions, especially love, compassion, and gratitude, can influence the energy around us, attracting opportunities, healing relationships, and even affecting the world on a larger scale. In this shift, people will begin to experience relationships in a new way. The old paradigms of competition, betrayal, and emotional walls will start to dissolve. More people will seek deep, authentic connections rather than surface level interactions. The way we communicate, the way we love, and the way we relate to others will evolve. This isn't just a spiritual belief, it's a scientific reality. The more we raise our frequency through compassion and kindness, the more we align with the new energy of the planet. The future belongs to those who understand that true power lies not in force, but in the ability to radiate love. The science behind spirituality, the quantum connection. For decades, science and spirituality seem to be in conflict. But now cutting edge discover the ties in quantum physics are proving what mystics have known for thousands of years. The universe is made of energy, and consciousness plays a direct role in shaping it. One of the most groundbreaking concepts is the observer effect in quantum experiments. Scientists have found that the mere act of observing a particle changes its behavior. This suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions influence reality at a fundamental level. If thoughts can alter particles, what does that mean for our everyday lives? This discovery explains why Manifestation and energy healing are not just wishful thinking, but real, measurable phenomena. The more we align with higher frequencies such as love, gratitude, and joy, the more we attract experiences that reflect that energy. This is why people who focus on positivity often experience more opportunities, while those stuck in fear attract more challenges. The 2025 shift is bringing this knowledge to the forefront. More people will begin to understand that reality is not something we are victims of. It is something we are constantly creating the role of light workers and star seeds in this transition. Not everyone is experiencing this shift at the same pace. Some people are naturally more attuned to these high frequencies, feeling called to help others awaken. These individuals are often referred to as light workers and star seeds. Light workers are souls who have incarnated during this time to guide humanity into the new era. They are healers, teachers, artists, and visionaries who feel a deep mission to uplift the planet's energy. Many of them have struggled in the past because they don't fit into traditional societal structures, but this is because they were never me. To starseeds, on the other hand, are believed to be souls from higher dimensional realms who have chosen to assist Earth in its transformation. They'd often feel disconnected from human society, sensing that they came from somewhere beyond this world. Their purpose is to anchor new frequencies and introduce advanced spiritual wisdom to humanity. If you've always felt different, if you've struggled to fit in, if you felt drawn to spiritual knowledge from a young age, it's likely because you are part of this great awakening. The world needs you now more than ever. Technology and consciousness, a new reality. Emerging as human consciousness evolves, so does technology in the past. Advancements were used primarily for power and control, but now technology is aligning with spiritual consciousness, leading to breakthroughs in medicine and communication. One of the most exciting developments is the rise of quantum technology. Unlike traditional computing, which processes information linearly, quantum computers can process vast amounts of data instantaneously. This will revolutionize fields like medicine, artificial intelligence, and space exploration. At the same time, new energy sources are emerging. Researchers are exploring free energy, zero point energy, and alternative healing technologies that could replace outdated destructive systems. These advancements align with the idea that the future will not be about scarcity, it will be about abundance and limitless possibilities. The cosmic invitation, embracing your power as a creator. One of the biggest revelations of this shift is that we are not just passive beings experiencing life. We are creators of reality. Every thought, emotion, and action sends out a vibration that shapes the world around us. The problem is that most people have been programmed to believe in limitation. They've been told that life happens to them, that they have no control over their circumstances. But in reality, the universe is like a mirror. It reflects back what we believe. This means that as the energy of the planet shifts, our ability to manifest and create our reality will become stronger. Those who understand this will begin to experience synchronicities, effortless manifestations, and a deep sense of connection to the universe. The key is to shift your mindset from victim to creator. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, how am I creating this experience and how can I change it? The moment you realize your power, everything changes. How to navigate these shifts with clarity and grace with so much change happening. It's natural to feel overwhelmed. Many people are experiencing emotional highs and lows, sudden life changes, and deep existential questioning. So, how do we navigate this shift with clarity and grace? First, ground yourself, spend time in nature, meditate, and practice mindfulness. This will help stabilize your energy so you don't get lost in the intensity of the shift. Second, release what no longer serves you. This is a time of transformation, and that means letting go of old beliefs, toxic relationships, and fear based thinking. The more you let go, the lighter you will feel. Third, trust the process. The universe is guiding you even when things feel uncertain. The more you surrender to the flow, the easier the transition will be. Signs you are already awakening. The process of spiritual awakening is like waking up from a deep sleep, where suddenly everything feels different. You begin to see the world through new eyes, noticing things you never paid attention to before. The routines and beliefs that once felt so comfortable now feel restrictive, as if you've outgrown them. Many people describe this feeling as a shift in perception and awareness. a sense that something bigger is happening beyond what the eyes can see. At first, it may feel confusing, even unsettling because the foundation on which you built your life starts to crack. But this is not destruction, it is transformation. One of the first signs of awakening is an inner longing for something more, something beyond the physical world. You may begin questioning the purpose of life, wondering why you are here and what your role is in the grand design, the things that once entertained you, mindless distractions, gossip, superficial relationships suddenly feel empty. Instead, you feel drawn to wisdom, depth, and authenticity. Books, conversations, and even our encounters begin carrying deeper meaning. You start noticing synchronicities like numbers appearing repeatedly or people coming into your life just when you need them. This is no accident. It is the universe's way of guiding you toward your true path. Another profound sign of awakening is an increased sensitivity to energy. Places, people, and situations that never affected you before now feel heavy or draining. You might feel overwhelmed in crowds or notice a shift in how certain environments make you feel. This is because your energetic field is expanding, allowing you to perceive frequencies beyond what you once could. You may also experience heightened intuition, gut feelings that turn out to be accurate dreams that reveal messages, or an inner voice guiding you in new directions. These are signs that you are connecting with your higher self, learning to trust a wisdom that exists beyond the logical mind. As you awaken, old patterns begin to fall away. Relationships that were built on control manipulation or low vibrational energy start to dissolve. You may feel the urge to change your diet, move to a new location, or pursue a completely different career. At first, this can feel like you're losing everything, but in reality, you are shedding what no longer serves you. The people and situations that remain in your life will align with your true self rather than the version of you that was shaped by external conditioning. The new Earth timeline. Where are we heading as we step into this new era? One of the most important questions arises: what will the future look like? Are we heading toward a utopian world of peace and enlightenment? Or will there be more chaos and division? The answer is not as simple as one destiny unfolding for all. Instead, many spiritual teachers and researchers believe that multiple timelines are forming, each shaped by the collective consciousness of those who choose to walk them. The concept of timeline splitting suggests that reality is not a single fixed path, but a fluid, ever changing sequence of possibilities. The energy you align with determines the version of reality you experience. Some people may continue living in the old paradigm, clinging to fear, conflict, and separation. Others, however, will step into the new earth frequency, a reality governed by love, harmony, and higher wisdom. This explains why some individuals feel as though they are drifting further from mainstream society, drawn to new ways of living, while others remain deeply embedded in the struggles of the old world. What does the new earth look like? Is a world where humanity lives in coherence with nature and universal laws. In this reality, science and spirituality merge, bringing breakthroughs in healing energy and human potential. People are no longer trapped in survival mode, but are free to explore their creativity, purpose, and deeper connection to the cosmos. Society moves away from systems of control and towards collaborative, heart centered communities where every individual thrives. Those who align with this timeline will notice their lives flowing with ease, their intuition guiding them effortlessly toward opportunities and fulfillment. However, stepping into this new reality requires conscious choice. It is not something that simply happens, it is something that must be claimed. The more individuals who choose to elevate their consciousness, the stronger the energy of the new earth becomes. The question is, which reality will you align with? The future is not written in stone. It is being created moment by moment by the thoughts, beliefs, and actions of those who are ready to step into their power. The final message: embrace the shift with open arms. The world is changing, and there is no going back. The energy of 2025 is ushering in a transformation unlike anything humanity has experienced in recorded history. But rather than fearing these changes, we must learn to embrace them with open hearts. This is not a time to resist, to cling to the past, or to fear the unknown. It is a time to trust the process. Surrender to the divine flow and step fully into your own power. Every great shift in history has come with discomfort, uncertainty, and awe. but what follow is always renewal. Right now, humanity is in the final moments of a great rebirth. We are dissolving the illusions that have kept us small, remembering that we are more than just physical beings. We are souls on an incredible journey of evolution. The challenges we face are not signs of destruction, but signs of creation as the old world makes way for the new. Your role in this shift is more important than you may realize. The energy you embody, the thoughts you focus on, and the actions you take all contribute to the collective reality we are shaping. If you choose to operate from love rather than fear, expansion rather than contraction, you will not only transform your own life, you will help raise the frequency of the entire planet. Imagine a world where millions of awakened souls just like you are working together to create a reality filled with harmony, abundance, and divine wisdom. That world is not just a dream. It is an unfolding possibility. So as you move forward, ask yourself, how can I align with this shift? How can I embody the highest version of myself? The answers will come, the guidance will appear, the path will unfold before you. All that is required is your willingness to trust, to expand, and to step into the limitless potential of who you truly are. The shift is here, the time is now, and you are ready.